Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to, and first of all, Happy New Year, and welcome to the very first SCS stream of 2023. And today it is not only the very first one, but I also am joined by a very special gentleman who I already revealed in the stream title. It is our local commissar, it is Zennoch.
Good evening, morning, or day, or whatever bloody blasted time is for you all, because time zones still are completely annoying. And yes, let's hope 2023 isn't a repeat of 2020. Yet again.
Also, I do like to start my year with the S sending me a friend request.
Of course.
But let us get to the lobby at hand. Today will be a rather special one because we only have 3 teams signed up. That's a bit sad, but that means you get more action because we're doing round robin, and everybody gets to face everybody twice, resulting in 6 matches. And in the lobby right now, on the left and red. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, go on. I'll say my statements afterwards.
And on the left and red, we have Davide et Impera with the pilots Dementio and Lord of Mars. And over on the right and blue, we have the extra team with the pilots Hellfire and Where Am I? Last person, okay.
What I want to say is the fact that it's only 3 teams is not exactly surprising. These are the no lives who have no family to visit or sit around with. I am, of course, of the same caliber, since I'm streaming.
I mean, I spent my New Year's Eve with friends. We had a lovely time, but now I'm home again.
Yeah, same.
So,
although I do believe that it's actually the correct statement to say that everyone here isn't completely hungover.
I think that is a slightly fairer statement to make.
Although knowing SCS's quality and reputation, there are still people playing completely hungover.
You mean more like completely drunk?
Probably.
Anyway, ship number 1 is the Chariot. It is a Pyramidian piloted by Daniel, where it's an Artling with Toptic Artemis Gatling Side Flamer, and flagship number 2 is the I'm sorry, not. It is a Spire piloted by Lord of Mars. On the bottom deck we have Heavy Flak Mark II and a Flak, and on top deck we have Double Gatling.
Meanwhile, on the blue team, ship number 3, the Kin, piloted by Hellfire. A class. Oh, that's a Metamidian. Well, I can't really call it a Metamidian anymore since Artling is the meta, but it's a Gatling Mortar Kill Midian with a side Banshee Flamer. And ship number 4 is the Bad Times, piloted by Where Am I? It is a Stormbreaker with a right side, I can't see anything, Heavy Carronade, and the left side Gatling Double Banshee.
So pretty much your stock standard breaker.
Almost.
Also, I will once again, I will state it right now, from 2030 onwards, so in about 20 minutes.
Yep.
I will start watching darts on the side, because Gabriel Clemens is playing, and that is the first time ever that a German made it to the round of 8.
Darts is like sport of throwing darts?
Yeah, there's the sport of throwing darts into a board. Oh, hey, I'm sorry, not is getting the Banshee treatment. They are popped, broken, and floating down, bumping into spires.
The lethality of an angry Stormbreaker.
Yeah, I mean, greased Banshee spam is a thing. And it hurts, if left unaccounted. And with that, blue team has secured the first kill.
Yeah.
The Chariot will shortly follow, but they should be able to get some damage into the Kin beforehand.
Well, the Kin got broken and ate a few unarmed flaks.
I mean, I would guesstimate that they're currently sitting at roughly the same hull strength. So,
yeah. Except there was an annoying Stormbreaker which leveled the odds.
Yeah, except that the Kin got sudden Stormbreaker support. Sudden Stormbreaker support.
I was saying that 3 times fast.
No.
It's not even that bad, to be honest. But yeah.
Yeah, we had worse. Okay. Oh, the red spy has already respawned. That might be a bit
That's
daring.
Mistimed
That's fine.
spawn. Most people tend to sync up their spawns with the teammate. Means either
Yeah, but in this case it should be fine. Because the ally came right after.
a bit risky either way.
Yeah.
A lot can happen in 10 seconds. Like watch it's a face, or heavy carronate's a balloon.
Yeah. I mean, they also got a bit lucky that the blue team was still facing the other direction.
Still, a bit risky.
Yeah.
Anyways, I did
definitely.
not know that, yeah, darts were played professionally. Although, to be honest, it's no surprise that things are played professionally. I mean, goddammit, we're looking at a game being played quote-unquote professionally.
Well, I wouldn't say that this is played professionally, but we are watching the highest skilled players. Well, some of them, not all of them. There are quite a few missing.
A fair number are currently, as I said, hungover, drunk, or both.
Retired.
Ah, yeah, that too.
Like, I would really like to see another SCS with Water, Renz and Bob, you know.
Yeah. Meanwhile, whilst we've been talking, the Red
Oh,
Pyramid
fuck! I looked at the wrong engagement!
Well, to be honest, I didn't see it as well. I was just watching the I'm sorry, not suffering.
Well, yeah, while we were rambling off and watching the spire dying, shortly, there we go, the chariot also got his ass whooped by the kid.
Well, I'm gonna put it blankly, I don't think the chariot wanted to see that on stream, though.
Yeah. Well, with that, it is the blue team securing themselves a 4-0 lead in not even 5 minutes.
That's a fast one, but still, there have been faster SCS matches.
Matches? Yeah, like 2.5 minutes. that was a very insane match.
Yeah, that is bloody crazy. Now to consider the fact that it takes like 20 seconds to spawn. Which
yeah,
means
it was one
means
team
that
rushed in, killed them, predicted the correct spawn, killed them, predicted the correct spawn again, killed them.
Yeah, that means that 5 kills were made in effectively 1.5 minutes.
Yeah. Okay, last engagement, possibly. Going here. We once again have the Pyrrha duel and the Spire facing off the Stormbreaker, but it seems that this time Spire might not take too kindly to that.
Oh no! Poor Pyramidian's double focused again. You see, that's what happens when an enemy has a heavy carronade. They pop you, and then both ships double focus the other one.
Yeah. And with
And
that, Chariot being on the receiving end of, I presume, greased mortar, even though I can't quite tell.
Say 6 minutes. That was fast.
That was definitely fast. Are you putting in the scores?
I may as well, since I have the thingy open. Extra team
So,
wins 5-0.
Indeed. And that means that we will move on to the second match, which is Chef Zedions versus Dividia Tempera. And of course we will be right back once we have that assembled. And with that, it is time to get back to the party. Our team's in the lobby right now. On the left side, we are joined by Chef Zedion's retirement home for the deranged Icarus player, with the pilots Zedion and Sputnik. Now on the right side, we're once again joined by Divide at Impera, with the pilots Daniel and Lord of Mars.
We're getting an early start, it seems.
Indeed, it seems so.
Well,
I'm seeing a strategy over on the blue team.
in the meantime,
I'm not too fond of said strategy, but we'll see how it works.
and
Fuck you.
I do not think you would have to rely on that harsh language, but it is correct. Screw you, Daniel. We were
Well,
about to have nice things.
to briefly commenting on the whole swearing, profanity, whatever. We're on Twitch. Do you think Twitch cares? And we are way beyond the first 30 seconds of any kind of video here, so YouTube doesn't care either. Besides, I don't monetize, so.
Besides, yes, I did review the materials you sent me. Do not worry. I am perfectly aware of what you're talking about.
So, with Daniel almost making me very happy, we see a slight adjustment.
The formula is turning a shade less insane, but still remaining insane.
Yeah. I mean, you might, looking at other sports, you might be expecting the ref/casters to be neutral, but honestly,
to be frank, don't expect a human being to be unbiased.
Yes. So, I will blatantly say it. I don't like what the blue team is bringing here, and I don't think it will work.
Yeah, I'm of the same opinion.
Oh.
Especially since there are more effective ways to mount lasers.
Yeah. Like on the front of a judgment, for example.
That too. Yes, I do remember the legendary heavy flak to double laser judgment. A lethal player on the scene when it showed up. That is until the fast ships started showing up.
I mean, I did beat 2 Piras with it.
Nobody's doubting the effectiveness of that ship against a
Yeah.
slow-moving target. Although we will get to see how effective blue team's fondness of laser weapons will be.
Well, with the amount of lasers that they have brought, I'm expecting them to go with the school of thought of just burn them away, no matter if it is armor or perma. But before we dabble further, let us introduce our show off our ships. Ship number 1 is Duel of Fate. It is a galleon piloted by Zedion. On the port side, we see a Gatling, Heavy Flak Mark II, and Carronade. On the aft, we have a Flare, and on the starboard side, we see a Watcher and a Carronade. Ship number 2 is the Gizmo Duck.
Right.
Huh?
Just for people that understand, port is left, starboard is right.
Number 2 is the Gizmo Duck, piloted by Sputnik. On the left side, we see, left or port side, we see double Artemis. At the front, we have a Gatling. On the starboard side, we have double Banshee.
Meanwhile, ship number 3 is well on the loose. Is currently facing a Magnate. Sorry, Galleon. Why did I say Magnate? It is a junker piloted by Dementia. Wait, who's Daniel? It has a left side double laser, a front flag, and a right side double carronade. And ship number 4 is the Guardian of the Land, sponsored by Lord of Mars. It is a Mobula with a left side double laser, top deck Mercury, and right side laser Artemis.
Yeah, and they are already lasing away.
It seems that the Gizmo Duck hasn't had enough of the lights and is running away.
They are abusing their superior mobility, is what you wanted to say.
Meanwhile, the whale on the loose, revealing it also has superior mobility.
Oh yeah, both Junkers brought drift sail. And Guardian of Lens is
Meanwhile-
getting hammered by the Duel of Fates.
Come on, heavy flak.
Boom.
Oh, there we
Glorious.
go. I think they've seen a bit too much of the light.
Well, the Guardian of Lens has been banished to the dark for the next 20 seconds-ish.
Meanwhile, the whale on the loose is actually on the loose, running away.
Yeah, if only someone brought a poon.
If only there was a certain galleon that could have put a harpoon on the back, or had someone certified person.
Guardian of Lens actually deciding to respawn the center of the map, nearby on the loose in the meantime, running off said map and probably dying here because they're getting pushed into terrain.
No, you can oh, that was a really close save on the armor. They were like,
they are off the map.
yeah, I get that point. There are certain spots on the map that you can get out of the map safely.
Guardian of Lens coming back into the fray, and since they're way on the loose, managed to not die outside of the map.
To be honest, it's not surprising. Although
Yeah.
their death may come soon.
Well,
As
they
the
might
gizmo
not die
duck
off the map, they might very well die on the map.
Yeah, it's an eventuality.
Oh, and Duel of Fates, once again, not feeling any amount of light in their hearts, rushes the Guardian of Lens. Perhaps going for a
goodbye,
ram?
Whale of the Loose.
Oh,
It is
once
melted.
again, that probably wasn't visible.
That probably shouldn't have been revealed. It was already suffering as I was watching it. Reflag goes a bit too early, but with the reloads to do that damn thing, you don't really have to worry about it.
Yeah,
That
Gizmo
was a
Duck comes
race,
in
though.
for the support, and the Guardian of Lens gets flagged once more.
It sadly got enlightened. That heavy flak is lethal. Although, to be honest, it wasn't the heavy flak that did them in.
I think it was.
That
They were still a third-ish. And
Banshees. The Gizmo Duck has a lot of Banshees in
yeah,
those
but it
things
was
and
Duel of
melt
Fates that
all.
got the kill.
Oh, in that case, that may as well have been the flak.
Okay,
But yes.
Modular is 750 hard. That means, unless you're shooting Lochnaguard, you do require 2 shots to kill a Modular.
I can definitely tell you the second shot was after the kill.
I mean, they were low. That's that.
Yeah.
Okay. Blue team has decided to respawn in the west of the map, while the red team has made a move over to the east, now realizing that the blue team isn't there and turning around.
Yes, of course. That is, but simple. The simple algorithm. They ain't in the middle. They ain't on the right. Oh, they're on the left.
Okay, well, loose, getting daringly close to this spike here that I have no negative experiences with whatsoever.
Of course.
And the Duel of Fates is... Oh, actually, red team is coming in. Duel of Fates being the target of the
my.
well
The
loose.
Duel of Fates is broken, and flags go out. Effective.
Oh,
Sadly, that's
and
a galleon.
yeah, so that means that even after, I presume, a full flak clip, the galleon is still just half life.
Yeah. Galleons are a bit brutal. I see blue team has now opted for a double focus strategy, and it's
Yeah,
actually
but
getting
well, it might
merit.
actually. There's one problem with the double focus. Only the way on the loose brought an actual explosive gun.
Yeah, that's the problem. And the whale on loose is currently not feeling too good.
Yeah, they appear to be suffering from a rather severe case of no armor and balloon. At least they were.
They're gonna still suffer from it, although the duel of... Oh, okay.
Well,
Fine.
now it's more a rather severe case of death.
Meanwhile, the Guardian of the Lens, well... Oh, they actually got the kill in before the bloody...
Okay, but let's look at the score.
So, I could
So
tell you
it
they
should be
got the kill.
5-1.
It should be.
Because I think they managed to get... Yeah,
Yep,
5-1.
Yep.
They managed
They
to get the
actually
kill on the
got the kill.
galleon, but I think... I don't know who got the final kill, but I presume that there was, like, flak already traveling or something like that.
Yep.
So...
Really? Really?
Okay, that means that Chef Zennoch obtains the victory here by the score of 5-1. We will now move on to the next match, which will be Chef Zennoch against Extra Team. And as always, we will be right back once we have that match together. Until then, enjoy some more music. So, it is once again time to get back into the fray. And
Indeed.
we are now joined, on the left, it's the extra team, Hellfire and Where Am I? And on the right, it's Chef Zennoch's. I'm not gonna bother with the rest. We're Zennoch and Sputnik. And we're not on Ashen Scuffle, we're on a different map. We are on Thornhold. If you could
I guess so.
please magic
Yes.
that in.
Yes, of course, I'll do that. I just need to locate it on the down list. There we go.
I mean, the maps being in alphabetical order helps significantly.
Yeah,
And scrolling.
I don't know originally what Muse was thinking by organizing the maps as they did.
And also not including scrolling in those drop-down menus.
Yes.
Ah!
All praise be to the glorious makers of conveniences.
Yes. Well, all praise be to Kira and Yggdrasil. Or TRGK, as they are called nowadays. Anyway, Zedion, Sputnik both opting for some drifting sails. Flying a wait, Zedion is flying the Mobula? Oh, whatever. But yeah, we see another Mobula. And not a whole lot else is happening. Lobby game mostly tame.
For now.
For now.
Although, to be honest, these teams are the type to not exactly bust out the completely insane builds, especially against one another.
So. Oh, we have a change. Oh, I just completely missed that. What happened? Oh, we changed the gun. And we're locked.
Yeah. This lobby match is tame.
Yeah. At least it's not following the usual tendency of 3 minutes of nothing in the last 30 seconds, 10 changes.
Yeah, I admit that is a bit annoying.
There might have been a team that was slightly abusing that, but of course I don't want to call names.
Of course.
Okay, time is up. Timer is ticking down. But I think we can let this start naturally. Unless, of course, someone decides to unready.
In which case, the commissar would have to pull out the pistol and the button.
And execute the button?
I think the scenario is supposed to be shoot the captain, press the button, shoot the button.
Anyway, ship number 1 is the Fae. It is a squid piloted by Hellfire. Front Gatling, side Banshee, aft Gatling. Ship number 2 is the Bad Times. It is a Stormbreaker piloted by Where Am I? On the port side, we see Gatling Banshee. On the starboard side, we see a Carronade.
Meanwhile, on the blue team, we have ship number 3, the Sky Pillow, a Mobula piloted by Zennoch. I have to say, appropriate name. I like it. With a right side Banshee Artemis, a top deck Banshee, and a left side Gatling Banshee. And ship number 4 is the Dungeon Master Urs, piloted by Sputnik, with the Crusader using a top deck light Carronade Gatling, mid deck Carronade Banshee, bottom deck double Watcher combo. That's quite unusual.
And we are on Throne of Throwdown, the map infamous for 15 minutes of teams not finding each other. But I don't think we have this
they're
time.
about to find each other. Bloody brilliant.
Yeah, that is unusual. Well, I'm saying that. I think we only had that 50 minutes of circling once. So, like, it is so infamous that it just stuck around. Just like the Noodle incident, even though we're on the wrong map for that.
Infamous besides Mountain, which we are fighting right next to.
Okay, the Fae is getting a Watcher treatment. So not too great effect. But they might get a second one.
Also to not great effect.
The Bad Times decided that they want to give the Dungeon Master some bad times. I'm not gonna do the batums, that wasn't a good word joke. And decide to call it off immediately. As a lovely Sky Pillow wanders into the gun arcs.
Meanwhile, the Dungeon Master goes on a counter-offensive against the Bad Times, only fetching a side engine. But that's still quite dangerous.
Oh. Bad Times get its carronaded. It's unusual to see light carronades on the Crusader, I feel.
It's unusual to see light carronades at all.
I mean, I've seen them mounted on like...
Ouch! The Fae has lost 3 engines. That is not
I think the Fae is about to lose their light. Actually, oh wait, I'm looking at the wrong ship.
Suffering as well.
Where the fuck is the Fae? There.
And yeah, the Fae's gone.
Well, I just went slightly to the wrong, but I think it was on frame, so yeah, the little team obtains the first kill.
I stopped watching as well, but yeah.
Yeah, no, I just accidentally went to the wrong ship, because I assumed that the Fae was still with the Bad Times.
Ah. Well, things happen. Anyways, the bad times realize that the bad times have come, and now
And
it's
they
a good
try to
time to back up
moonshine backwards.
into Science Mountain.
Is this... Wait, I thought Science Mountain was the one north.
Oh, it's the big one in the middle of the map. We're fighting right next to it.
You mean the one with the house on it? Train station.
No. That ain't Science Mountain. I'll tell you later. Right now, we need to observe as the bad times attempts to flee a massive watcher barrage that completely misses because someone's impatient.
And also mountain in the way.
Yes.
Well, I would assume that Science Mountain is the one in Charlie and Delta. 4.
It's right on the edge. Up Charlie and Delta 4. But yes, it's the big mountain with the U-shaped top bit.
Ah, yes, you can't really show the U-shaped bit on the camera because it's too high.
You can.
Properly, I mean.
Fair enough.
Anyway...
Engagement restarted.
Yes, as the Sky Pillow makes a move forwards. And for a brief moment I thought that Dungeon Master Urs and Faye were allied.
That would have been a neat twist of fate.
I mean, it certainly looked like it.
Or rather, a twist of fate.
Do you hear me laugh?
Or
Anyway, back to business.
Anyways,
Dungeon Master Urs might have gotten themselves a little of a stone treatment. And they are now getting...
Bit
they are-
overconfident.
Yeah, they're now having a bit of a... Faye up their ass.
Say it with me, folks. Overconfidence leads to thy downfall.
Huh?
Because honestly, yeah, our good friend, the Bad Times, sat in front of a watcher.
Ouch.
In front of a
0 out of
Crusader
10.
watcher.
Cannot recommend.
Yes. So say it with me. Overconfidence is an insidious killer.
Okay, Faye is retreating. The Sky Pillow is
Oh,
drifting
definitely gonna-
around the corner and pushing them. That was a very nicely pulled off drift there.
Yeah, not bad. Although I do want to see somehow the Mobula keeping up with the squid using Twin Sail.
I think that is happening.
Yeah, that's actually bloody happening. In fact, it's catching up.
Yeah, but the Faye also stopped to make the Sky Pillow overshoot.
And to be frank, there's an angry Crusader following behind.
Yeah, and I think that Angry Crusader has something very nasty to say to that squid.
Yeah.
But first of all,
Missed.
careful, there are train tracks here.
There are trains.
Train your trains.
Indeed. Meanwhile, we have the Bad Times approaching the sky below.
Wait, where did the Crusader? Oh, there the Crusader go!
Up high into the skies. In the meantime,
One could
the
say
sky
they are
below-
high. Which is also, I believe, a state that some players have been in while playing this very tournament.
What the hell happens to... Oh my lord, that was...
I
think,
don't
correct.
quite know what happened, but I think the Fae met an unfortunate end related to some stone.
Yes. The position is quite odd. In fact, it's convenient. And the Bad Times now running away, just like its fellow squid, although
Oh,
it's
it's
not
just
a
lost
big
their main
getaway.
engine and their hull.
Yeah, they're doomed.
Yeah, they're not getting away from this. They have a very angry
On
Crusader
ram,
lining up for Ram.
Ram. You
Nope.
messed it up, you fools.
Okay, I don't know which one of the two did the kill because my kill feed isn't updating, but
Sky
that
Pillow.
wasn't, sadly it wasn't the Ram.
Yeah, definitely not the Ram. He missed
So,
completely.
we are setting up for the
Pressing.
final engagement of this match. Score is currently 4-0 in favor of the blue team. Dungeon Master Urs is living a half-life.
Meanwhile, the Sky
Also, yeah, there's still 2 players missing on the blue team.
Yeah, I think blue team's morale is extremely low. And I think their onboard captains have decided to contact a local commissar for executions.
Nope. Absolutely not.
Definitely, absolutely no.
First of all, English. Second of all, you're wrong.
Yeah, I'm actually currently playing this game. Screw you.
Well, time is up. Time is almost up, unless someone calls a pause, we will be starting this because we
I
don't
hope
care.
nobody pauses, and I hope to see Harpoon Madness. Although, to be frank, I would have appreciated seeing them on a Magnate a bit more, but still. Wow.
I don't know.
Alright, let's ignore the Rambler. And let us carry on to whatever glorious
Yeah.
match.
So we are locked. Oh, I see Cook is starting the game, so he probably joined.
Perhaps he has been the acquisition, the last second acquisition.
Ah, probably.
We'll see. We'll see.
Well, time is up. Fuck,
Okay,
I don't have my
it
seconds.
looks both sides are not interested in starting yet. I'll prepare the machine spirits.
Pause.
Oh, I called for a pause.
Ah, that wasn't the pause button. That's the pause button.
Okay, it seems that they have conscripted Sage to replace.
Yeah.
One of them missing crew members, the other person I presume is to be Koak, who is en route.
Yeah. There he
And
is.
there he is. I hope everyone will now unpause and ready up. Because otherwise...
I hope the same.
Because otherwise I have to make the machine spirits angry again. And we don't want that to happen. For what? Defeat? I hope not.
I wanna buy 5 kills. Well, I want you guys to ready up!
Well, to be honest, you could potentially buy kills. However, I'm not implying that you can.
Well, the chance is there, definitely. I will not comment further, though.
After all, everyone has a price.
Yes. Okay, people are starting to ready up. I'd just like
I'd like
to point out that their pause is still running.
Yes. This is an oddball moment where basically we're gonna ready up during a pause.
I mean, I don't mind it. It just means that blue team won't get a pause.
Fair enough.
Did I press the auto-ref match button?
Well, I certainly
did.
didn't, and if you didn't, I'll just fix it myself.
No, I did. Okay. It is fine.
Lovely. Then we can get into the most misty of maps.
Yes, it is indeed time for the mist.
Try saying that.
And ship number 1 is the Xeni. It is a Corsair piloted by Hellfire with a front carronade, right side Poon Watcher, left side Poon Watcher, and aft Poon. Ship number 2 is the Guns. It is a Crusader piloted by Where Am I? The Guns being a Mountain, Watcher, Flak Mark 1, then Poon and Flare, and top deck Gatling and Artemis.
Imagine a ship that shot mountains. Oh, that'd be beautiful. Anyways, on to the blue team. Ship number 3, Dust Rider, piloted by... I don't know this guy. Anyways, it has a right side, I can't see, heavy carronade.
Yeah.
And the left side, Gatling double Banshee, as per the lobby. And ship number 4 is the Mars spinning class, piloted by the titular Mars character. It is a Crusader with front double Minotaur, mid-deck Artemis, Carronade, and top-deck Laser Carronade. I just saw him getting rammed in the middle of the focus.
I actually would say that they got pooned and pulled into the building, but to be fair, it won't matter too much, as they just got coughed at and died.
Meanwhile, the guns is certainly burning up a bit. Overheat. Should probably cool down those plasmas.
Yeah.
The back harpoon attempt, but it actually did connect.
And that results in a... Nah, never mind.
I call that a dance of the skies.
That's an engine. Nothing
Harpoon
else.
attempts go off, but poorly trained harpoon gunners cannot hit anything. You need to get proper certification before you're allowed to professionally use a harpoon.
In the Emperor's School of Harpooning.
Not that school. It is the Borealum School of Harpooning.
That's
However-
the Astra Harpoonum.
Oh, not even that. Oh, the city! Ouch!
Oh, was that? That was a mountain! My guy!
I cannot say if it was weapons-assisted mountain, although given the fact that the blue team has a Minotaur Crusader, I'm inclined to believe it is a weapons-assisted mountain.
Yeah. Oh, Poon goes off. Doesn't
However many
connect.
harpoon attempts go out, and finally
Oh, no,
one
it does
connects.
connect. Onto the Cine. Dust Rider gets pulled in.
And
Dust Rider is actually
he's
broken.
discovered that double Minotaur are very effective. Also, the harpoons go out. Oh, and that connects. Oh, brilliant! That was a
Without
well-executed one.
armor. They decide to Poon the Breaker, pull them
I
in,
mean-
and ram kill them.
Well, to be honest, just the harpoon kill deserves an 8 out of 10. But seeing that, that's easily a 9.5 out of 10 right there.
Definitely.
Best kind of rams are the ones where you almost killed yourself doing it. Or the
And
best.
then the Mars spinning school was unceremoniously disposed of quickly.
Although, to be honest, the best rams are when you kill yourself doing it and still succeed.
Yeah. So, red team has positioned themselves more on the north-ish, while the blue team is rushing in from the
I
south-ish.
still want to see more glorious harpoons.
I think you're getting more glorious poons. Missed.
Attempts at glorious harpoons. As
As
said,
the Cine
Unskilled.
knows no chill,
unskilled.
and comes in. Mars spinning class getting awfully close to the ground.
And that's the ground. The mountain.
Oh,
you're gonna
oh.
grab- Oh, squish.
Squish.
8 out
Okay,
of 10. Well done.
we had the same thought.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Meanwhile, the Dust Rider realizes it's been harpooned. Come on, you had a brilliant. Come on. Oh, you miss again.
Yeah, it isn't poons.
Unskilled, untrained, undisciplined. The certificate holder has to be watching. Is watching this and is complaining all the damn time. Get a certificate. It's that easy.
You just need to do the 1,000 hour class on the Borealer.
Not that long, but. And that was a boring Watcher kill.
Yeah.
Although the 2 ram kills were definitely worth the wait.
Yes. So, with that, it will be the extra team.
And once again claims a 5.
Winning against the Divided Impera final score 5-0. I am getting a feeling that Divided Impera might not be getting good scores here.
I have a feeling they're having a lot of suffering.
Anyway, back to the music and be right back. this time around, without a prior warning, we are coming back to the fray. And oh, hey! Clemens just got his first leg after losing the first set 0-3.
So well, at least your dart guy had some.
A little bit of success.
So this is gonna be a completely lost little tournament thingy.
I mean, it still might be, because there's sets and legs. And he just got a leg, not a set.
So, I would like to take a moment for the viewers of this stream to scroll back a bit and watch the beginning of the stream and count how many players the red team, Davida and Imperia, has successfully replaced.
I'm gonna take a wild guess and say 4. Up to this point.
My estimate is more conservative. I'm gonna say 3.
But with that, you already took one bit away. The left side is indeed Davida and Impera. And the right is the Chef Zedions and so on.
Normally we use red and blue, but left and right also works.
I still think that that red and blue should be swapped.
Or
blue
perhaps,
on left, red on right.
Or perhaps the one game in which that is actually a thing should have the sides swapped, but we'll let that slide.
No, the one game where that is actually the thing is doing it correctly.
Okay, I would like to hear your arguments as to why that is correct.
Because the amount of times I have tripped over the red team on the left.
Yeah, and you did it again.
It is so intuitive to say red is on the right.
Yeah, that's a valid argument. I accept that.
Anyway, half the players have readied up. Interestingly, on opposing teams.
That is both disorganized and organized at the same time, things how it's the top ships.
Where are the good old days where teams would ready up simultaneously to intimidate the enemy?
Where were the times when teams arrived on time to intimidate the enemy?
Were those days ever a thing?
Yes. Some teams actually practiced timely arrival to event.
Wow. Also, Clemens just got his second leg, so he might actually get the set. I'm kinda hyped.
In the meantime, we have now entered the locked phase of this little lobby.
Also, in case you haven't realized yet, my commentary and camera work won't be as on point as usually, because I'm watching darts.
Hopefully on a second monitor.
Yeah, of course. Also, I won't interact with the Twitch chat anymore because I'm watching darts. Also, to be fair, let me just check again. There's 0 messages in the Twitch chat so far.
Not even from the one with 2 letters? Alright, those are already getting filtered out.
I don't think he has throwaway accounts with a verified phone number.
Yeah, fair enough.
Anyway, I think it's time to hit the button. Oh, hold up.
By the Omnis.
Hold, stop. Don't do anything, I quickly need to...
Oh, I see.
Okay, now we can press the button.
By the Omnisire, forgive me for thy sins.
Cheers. Oh no, he lost the set. The deck, I mean. We'll see. Oh. Anyway, ship number 1 is the Fancy Dawn. It is a mobula built by the man, the myth, the legend. Wait, that isn't Daniel. And on the right, from right to left, we have a Mindlord, an Artemis, a Hades, another Caronate, and another Artemis. Ship number 2 is Memory of the Past, a Galleon piloted by Lord of Mars. Port side, get Lumberjack and Watcher, aft Flamethrower, and starboard side double Watcher.
What the? Okay, that's a bit of an insane build. In the meantime, on the blue team, ship number 3 is piloted by Zennoch. It's the Sky Pillow once again, bringing its lovely rights to left. Banshee, Gatling, Banshee, Artemis, Banshee.
That, my friend, was left to right.
Don't matter.
Anyway.
Or is the Winds of Change piloted by Sputnik? It is a judgment piloted by Sputnik. It is a judgment with the top deck Lumberjack, bottom deck Hades Flak, and the back Harpoon Watcher. Piloted by Sputnik.
Piloted by Sputnik. Okay, I think Zennoch.exe has stopped working. Wait, now I missed who got the set.
Aw.
I mean, I think Clemens got it.
Scoreboard for that thing. Anyways, whilst we've been blabbering about a scoreboard, the Fancy Dawn has decided to disintegrate half its perma.
Oh, what? What the hell happened there?
I think an angry Sky Pillow with 3 Banshees.
And also Winds of Change up their ass.
Wait, what the? Are you gonna ram the... Oh, he's gonna ram... Oh, fuck.
And,
No, he's gonna ram
again?
He's gonna ram again.
Just get the kill already! Are they gonna kill them with the aft watcher now?
Aft harpoon as well. There's a bloody harpoon over there. Keep it up, I bloody dare you. Please.
Oh, they're gonna get mine. They're gonna eat the mines.
I don't care, but keep it up, please. It was beautiful. The judgment decides it doesn't need us to run 3 guns. It decides to go for the rams. Oh, that's beautiful. Sadly, the Fancy Dawn will not be killed by a ram, but...
They might die to... Nope, they just die to flak. Boring.
Immediately I'm gonna say, even for that attempt, 8 out of 10.
Yeah, that was quite nice. That was quite a good one.
It was
Memory of the Past
sure,
will soon
but a
be
welcome one.
part of the past. Rather, a thing of the past. As they're currently in a crossfire.
History. Flak shot by flak shot.
And they get finished off. 2-0 lead.
Right,
the blue
fireworks are
team.
still active. In other words, to those of you who have been forced to, well, for one reason or another, not see the New Year's fireworks, this a close second.
Well, with the events, with what happened in Germany on New Year's Eve, they are once again seriously discussing a ban of fireworks. Or publicly available fireworks.
Oh, what happened?
At least one house burnt down, someone died, another few houses were significantly damaged, police was attacked, and some other fireworks related stuff, or rather the, not intended use of fireworks.
Reminds me of a video where I watched some guy fire off a fireworks rocket and then that rocket fly in through an open window to an apartment.
Ooh.
There was
Anyway.
no footage of the aftermath, but yes.
Okay, the Sky Pillow is going low. Maybe they want to take a bath.
They're also deploying the secondary Sky Pillows.
Even though they might need to be careful not to go into them themselves.
Oh, and here we go, the drift sail.
I think Zelion pressed the yeet button.
Or both of the yeet buttons. Meantime, the Winds of Change attempts to approach and unleash more firepower. The Fancy Dawn is popped.
Yep, the Winds of Change is taking the high ground. And the Memory of the Past is dueling with the Sky Pillow, but the Sky Pillow decides, you know what, screw that.
A Wild Watcher attempt Not even a single rocket hits.
I think like 1 or 2 hit the balloon.
By the way,
Balloon.
miserable.
The
And
Fancy
the
Dawn
Dawn,
got out-fancied by the Sky Pillow.
It was too squishy.
No, the Sky Pillow is still alive though.
The Sky Pillow was too soft for them.
Oh, Gabriel Clemens got the set. It's 1-1.
Oh. So there is yet potential. How
Yeah.
many sets are there?
Memories
Best
of the
three,
past.
best of 5?
Sorry, memory of the past has lost their everything. Well, mostly. And soon they might also lose their life, as they are under Oh, that. Just
Why?
imagine friendly fire was a thing, and you spawn in just to receive a random lumberjack shot from your ally.
Ouch. In the meantime, the Fancy Dawn decided in a last suicidal ditch to attack a la Skybow, and realized that its allies just evaporated and that it's not going to work out for them.
And I think they also realized they aren't Skibbo.
Yes, that's the other problem. Normally it works only when the Skybow does it. Oh, that's a modular ramp!
That was some mobular violence right there.
Oh my lord. I have to give a 9 out of 10. This SCS is absolutely brilliant.
Oh, a German Price might throw a 9 darter. So for those of you uneducated people that don't know, in darts, you start with 501 points, and if you play perfectly, it is possible to finish with 9 darts. But he missed. He missed twice.
Ouch.
3 times actually.
Glory on to Mobula. Oh yes.
And with that, back to our game. Chef Zedions has obtained another victory, another 5-0. And I think that
There's
was
only
the last
been one
game.
match that hasn't been a 5-0 today.
Yeah, and that one match, the one team that actually got the kill, was the VoD Impera.
Which is surprising.
But it is now time to get into the final match, which will be Chef Zedions versus Extra Team. And we will be right back once we have that together. And now the time has come for the final match. I guess now I should give a little word of explanation. We won't do final... Oh, he got this. He got the leg. Gervin Price just missed 3 darts on a double. Just for Clemens to hit his first one. Nice. Anyway, we're doing since it's 3 teams, we're doing round robin, and usually we would end with finals, and that would be the team that won the top bracket versus the team that won the lower bracket, and there might be a chance for a second match if the team from the lower bracket wins. Since we are already doing 6 matches here in a row, we have decided that we won't do finals this time. We would play this match, then I will look over and challenge at the scores, and we will have the winner that way. Even though I'm fairly certain the winner is already set in stone, but that is a different thing. Back to the lobby at hand. We have Chef Zedion's retirement home for the Rank Jakeros player, with the pilots Zedion and Sputnik, going up against our extra team with Hellfire and Where Am I?
I would just like to point out one interesting thing.
Oop.
If by somehow,
first I need to change map.
if somehow the ship Zedion's home for the never mind. Actually, my brain is screwing up again. Misfiring. Emperor, damn it.
And with that, Clement's got another break. He's leading in the legs. Okay, so in case you got confused, there will be random dart updates interrupting the usual guns-related conversation.
Also, again, who's the German? Who's the
okay?
other guy?
Gavin Price is Welsh, and Gabriel Clemens is German. And so just to say why this is so important to me, Gabriel Clemens is the first ever German to reach the quarterfinals of the Darts World Championship. And looking at it right now, he has a legitimate chance of beating the #1 player in the world. Which would be... and getting to the half semifinals, which would be even more history being made. So we're a little hyped. Let's just say that. And he has a realistic chance to finish this leg and get into the lead in sets. That's a good one. And back to the game at hand. Blue team is changing around a little bit and missing a player. Things are happening. Ships are locked. Oh.
Well, anyways, we are currently observing a glorious lobby match.
And we are locked with no one readied up, so after having waited the slightly appropriate time of 15 seconds-ish, which I believe...
we're going to have to commence soon. Holy Messiah, forgive me for the crimes I will commit right now, but sadly...
Yeah, right now sounds about right.
But right now, these players are not letting me have any other choice. So, the Emperor protects, and may the Omnissiah bless the circuits.
So, I would just, in the darts, Gabriel Clemens has missed like 9 darts to finish so far. Oh, there, now he got it. But Gavin Price also had like 6 darts to finish and failed as well.
Ow.
Ship #1 is the Longsword. It's a Crusader piloted by Zedion. Well, on the front we have, a Minotaur and a Carronade. In the middle we have a Flak and a Flamethrower. On the top we have a Mercury and a Mortar. Ship #2 is the Rontonken. It is a Stormbreaker piloted by Sputnik. Starboard side Watcher. Port side Gat double Banshee. Shots already fired.
Okay, I think we should probably cover the blue team after the battle has subsided. Otherwise we're gonna get another surprise ship dead moment.
Yeah, well, the Ron Tonkin has charged in and successfully very much distracted the Fia here.
I'm definitely confused by that name.
Ron Tonkin?
Yeah.
Well, say that 3 times fast.
Ron Tonkin, Ron Tonkin, Ron Tonkin. Although, to be honest, the last name is significantly reminding me of Friday's Adventures.
Kinda.
Well, anyways, currently nothing of note happened, apart from the League of Nations losing a bit of perma. Oh, okay, they got broken again. Oh, no,
Well, I think League of Nations might soon suffer a severe case of death, but they managed to get a really good Watcher going onto the longsword, disabling 5 of the Crusaders' 6 guns.
Yeah, that is indeed an impressive Watcher, but they themselves ate another violent Watcher. 3 guns out, and... Wait, are they gonna plan on ramming? That looks the...
I don't think so. I think the Ron
oh,
Tonkin was just trying to get into position.
Oh, blacks. Many of the... Ouch, blacks.
Yeah,
And
League of Nations is not looking
missed.
fresh.
Half the volley of the longsword's flax missed.
Yeah.
The VM must up its game, or otherwise... more dart updates, I suppose.
Yeah.
Something
Well, Clemens took the lead in the sets 2-1 and is currently missing darts onto the doubles, failing to finish. There we go.
In the meantime, it looks like
We can actually cover the blue team now, I think.
Ron Tonkin has fled to Fia. And what the hell was that speed? Oh, the Ron Tonkin has drift.
Okay, I will just quickly go through this. Shipment of 3 is the Fia part, the Hellfire's Crusader with front Watcher Lumber, mid deck Mortal Artemis, and top deck Gatling Artemis, and the last ship is League of Nations. It's a banknight part of Where Am I? Port side Gat, Harpoon, Carronade, starboard side Gat, Artemis, Watcher.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mess going on right now, I'm not gonna lie, although the longsword
Well, I think the longsword has realized that sitting in a crossfire is not very good for your health.
Meanwhile, the League of Nations
as they
discovers
die.
that Banshees are lethal. Ouch.
So, with not much time in between them, 2 ships have died on opposing teams, but it will be the blue team that gets the first kill.
I'm impressed one of those lumberjack shots connected. And the other one was extremely close.
Hmm. And Gervin Price just almost finished 170, which is the highest possible finish in darts. Almost, he missed the final dart. Oh well, luckily I guess. I should be supporting the German guy.
You should be. That was a bit surprising to hear from you.
I mean, seeing someone finish 170 is just impressive. And to put that into perspective, it has only happened twice in the entire World Championship of this year so far.
Drive-by Watcher fails miserably.
Yeah.
Right? Fresh from the
Return
tabloids.
Fire Watcher was slightly more successful. Fia got broken by sudden longsword.
And sudden flak fire. Very damaging, but not lethal.
Well, that should put that Crusader into one clip territory, though.
Meanwhile, the League of Nations is once again.
Well, I think the League of Nations is living up to its name.
Huh?
Being utterly useless.
I thought that it was the United Nations, but
no, the League of Nations. The League of Nations was even more useless.
Oh, the pixel of perma, and it
they are dead.
Sadly,
get kill successful. At
Unlike
least I'm gonna claim that was a get kill because I didn't properly see it.
Unlike the last time when it was a trade, blue team completely gets annihilated.
Yep, and that means that once again Chef Zedions is in the lead, 3-1.
Update on the darts.
Gabriel Clemens has secured a second leg. That means he is 2-1 in the lead. And should he not get the break here, he will start the deciding leg. Break being, you win a leg
Oh,
that your opponent
Ron
started.
rans the fear. Ouch.
Sorry, I kind of missed that.
Although,
Oh,
to be honest,
Ron
it was more
Tonkin now
damaging to the
giving...
fear than the Ron Tonkin. Also, the fears. Ouch. I rammed again.
Ouch.
Meanwhile, the Ron Tonkin lost 2 engines.
Yeah. Well, the Fia got a whole lot more Banshees than they wanted.
Meanwhile, they discovered the mortar is bad at long-range combat. And the longsword is being double-focused. Ouchie.
Yeah, ouch. League of Ron Tonkin came around to now show the League of Nations the power of the Banashi.
Meanwhile,
Even though
the
it shouldn't
broken.
be... Even though it is greased, not borscht Banashis.
Also, the Ron Tonkin kills itself ramming the League of Nations.
Well done, well done. And that means the longsword is rather lonely on the field. But the Fia gets finished off, I presume get killed. And the longsword might follow shortly as they have the League of Nations on them and they are awfully close to terrain.
Oh, come on. All you need to do is touch him with your pinky and he dies. Ram him for Emperor's sake. Okay,
Well, that
also
works.
worked, I suppose, but that's still pathetic. The Ron Tonkin has already spawned. Interesting choice.
And Darts update, Gabby Clemens has a very good chance to get the break here and get his his third set. Nope, that's a miss. That's another miss, but that's looking good. And that's it! He is 3-1 in the lead!
That's great to hear. How long's the...
It's first to 5. So, best of 9.
Best of 5? It's not a best of 5. A best of 5 would be...
best of 9.
Best of 9. Interesting. Yeah, not official. We will not be hosting it. We will not be riffing it. It is down to the players as to what they do in that little match.
Yeah. So, Ron Tonkin is coming in from the rear, while the longsword is in the front. And the League of Nations has decided to turn around. While the Fia has the high ground, it is raining lumberjack down upon the longsword.
Yeah, the longsword... it's...
League of Nations gets broken, and the Ron Tonkin decides to do a flyby on the Fia.
The Fia's armor is on fire. A lot.
Well, I think not only their armor is on fire.
Their hull is on fire. Also, the League of Nations is broken, and the Fia
is broken and has less than half the perma remaining, and suddenly the longsword is a lot closer.
Yeah. Another attempt at Watcher.
If you were to say that they attempted to watch the Fia, it could have been a good one.
Yes. And in fact, it is done. The match is over with Chef Zedion's retirement team. Retirement home for the deranged...
Icarus. For the deranged Icarus player. Obtained the victory.
You can't say it as well.
We find a score of 5-3.
This just reasserts my statement. Shorten the damn name. For all I care, it could be CXRHFTDIP.
So, and now it is time to reveal what, to be fair, looking at the challenge, is blatantly obvious.
Right.
Chefs, it will be in the third place of this tournament. We have Devita et Impera with... Should I even say that? Okay, well, 1 point. On the second spot, we have the extra team with a grand total of 13 points. And then the winner of SCS number 430, the first one of 2023. It is Chef Zedion's retirement home for the deranged Icarus player with a grand total of 20 points, winning every single match they played.
Indeed.
So, congratulations to Chef Zedions. To all of you, thank you for watching. I sure hope you had fun.
Yes, indeed.
And Then, of course, thank you, Zennoch, for keeping me company here. And
Yes,
sticking
thank you for
around.
providing updates to the darts.
I mean, I'm mostly doing that for myself, so...
Still.
So yeah, if you happen to live in Germany and you have access to Sport 1, I can very much recommend watching it. Because I think the only country where... Oh, if you have a VPN and can simply go to Germany virtually, then you can also watch it.
Alternatively, you can travel to Germany physically and watch it.
That would also work. Anyway, this has been SCS number 430 with me, haha, at Zennoch. And I wish all of you a very good night, day, evening, wherever you might be on this lovely world.
And once again, a happy new year. May you slay many Xenos and do good work for the Emperor.
See ya. Wait, hold up. Price just put on earmuffs. So, they're playing in the Alexandria Palace in London, which is a rather big hall, and there's like, I don't know, 500 people behind them, probably more. And those fans can push the people, of course. Gervin Price, and usually it's like 50-50 of support, usually. Gervin Price is genuinely hated. And since he's now losing, I have a sneaking suspicion, of course I can't hear it yet, but I have a sneaking suspicion that the audience is supporting Gabriel Clemens. So he put on earmuffs so he can't hear them anymore.